before book was written was only sound of our breath. Before ink had dried on any page with words so cold and rigid. The story was alive in us, flying like spirits from the gods' mouths into our ears. Fire nestled in our belly, the story infused in our soul. Ago, Ami. Ago, Ami. Ago, Ami. Listen, we are listening. Ago.
Ami.
Good. You remember. Sat underneath the baobab tree of Ashanti land. We didn't just sit and speak, but we shared. We shared our stories, and they survived. The world is a heavy world. The sky gods, powerful with their muscles, hold us down, and they steal our stories. They take our gold. And yes, I am small, but I am a Nancy. I am a god. I am the original Spider-Man. And what does a spider like me do? He weaves his stories like webs. We have a saying, the strongest bird does not build the greatest nest. It is the clever one that does. Do you see? Do you understand? I did not use weapons to kill the sky god. I used my tongue. I brought stories of pythons, of the lions and the tigers. I brought stories of duppies and Obia man. I am a storyteller. I am a god who tricks with nothing but words and wisdom and my cunning wit. I brought stories and I wove them together like webs, and they became our currency of our survival. We taught the children our tales about the slow tortoise outrunning the hare, the small monkey outwitting the leopard. We whispered that force and strength is nothing. Brain tied giant in knots. Every word of Yoruba, every proverb of tree, it was our shield. But how was we to know then that a great evil was on its way across the salty water? A great evil to take away our clothes, our culture, our name, our drum. But there was one thing they forgot. You cannot chain the breath. Ago.
Ami.
Good, you are listening. Because the story in this web is about to stretch. They thought they could bury us in the darkness of the slave ships as they dropped their anchor in Kingston Harbor. The clothes on our back ripped off. The memory of our name torn away. These invaders, they came to our home and they took us. They outlawed our talking drum. But hear me now. Them never know, say, a Nancy travel in the mirror of the African born. So take me drum. Go on. Me I gotta use my tongue. Them say, me have to learn the English language. Me look at it, this cool, stiff thing. So me pick it up. And me look at it. And me drag it in a one bush. And me chop it up. and I sprinkle like a seasoning on it, and then I lift it up in the blazing sun. See it there? Patois was born, and me make it. You see, it's the language is our camouflage. This language out of many, one people. It's a code that we speak in that the overseer could never understand. I go.
Amen.
Yeah, man, you're still there. The other day, me in the plantation, and the plantation master, he catch me sit down underneath the mango tree. Ah, come here, man, just sit down, get a little shade. And the master said to me, "And Nancy, why are you not in the field cutting cane with the others?" And I look in the master's face, and I say, Master, me did there in the field, you know, with everybody else, and nobody else can tell you that me never work hard because me in the field and me cut cane better than everybody else. But you see, one duppy, he catch me in the field and he grab me like this, and he hold me down, and he say, if you move, Nancy, if you move another blood clot inch in this blood clot cane field, me gonna mash up the whole of your crops them. Plantation master pick up him whip, frightened. He turn round, go run back down into the field. Go see I got chase Duppy. And you see me go sit back underneath the mango tree. I go watch this idiot. I go chase Duppy in the blowing of the wind. And me make it. You see, the whip, it can crack. The chains can bind. But God's like me and Nancy, smarter than the master. Me use them own words to tie them in a knots. You see, the story, it never drowned in the Migo Passage. It just learned to swim. And now the water is calling me again for a new voyage. But this time, me I gotta bring the rhythm to the king's front door. Wind rush, drop his anchor, and me step out into the sea of grey, cold, woolly thick fog, with my passport in hand and my suitcase packed full of hope. London, Tilbury has called. They expect me to learn the King's English, speak it, but we bring the bass line. We build up the dances in the damp underbelly of Labrador Grove. We spit that fire over a sick beat. And you know what me I do? I watch the seeds that I plant in the British soil grow. I go.
Amen.
Sick. Now let's fast forward to the modern ends. Look at this concrete jungle now. My web ain't made out of silk. It's made out of fiber optics and tarmac. Let's now look at how this story undergoes its final, most beautiful mutation. We didn't just speak London English. We've remixed it. Like, listen to the pavement chat. Patois meets cotton, meets the estates. The youths, they're on the block and they're talking. But they're not just talking, they're weaving. They're saying things like, "What go on, man, them? You know about the situation? It's peak, wallahi, absolute shambles." They're saying, allow me, Chargy. That's my fam, that's my brethren, that's my doggy." You see what they did there? Wagwan from Jamaica, wallahi from the Arabic, brethren from the old English tongue. It's a brand new dialect, birthed at the back of the double-decker bus, baptized in a chicken and chip shop. We're spitting fire over this sick drum beat. And the kids, they think they invented some new slang. They think they're just talking to their brethren on the estates. Nah, they don't see what I see. They don't know that every time they spit a hot 16, every time they drop a verse, Every time they're in London City, trying to travel and go through this cold, cold world, they're invoking the ancestors. They're invoking the gods. They invoke me, because I make it. You see, whether they like it or not, whether they know it or not, the modern London teenager, when he speaks with the ghosts of the West African griot right in their mouth. The sound of the West African drums, they did not die. They just moved to the city.